part F.2 lists all the categories. For this part, we need to list all the categories and put it somewhere for later use. Because we need to, in order to manage our categories and do problem category association, so we need this information first. All right. To do that, first, we need to create a Java Bean for category. Because when we list all the categories, the most convenient way using a list of Java Bean. So let us create a category.java class. So this class basically just contains two properties: CID, the primary key property, and the title property. Then we can generate setters and getters. So this step, very easy. Next step, the query part. We need to define the query for all the categories and also create a query method for it. But this step, similar to all the problems query. So we can borrow from there and modify a little bit. We can get this part easily. So in this category DAO.java, we define all cats statement object, prepared statement object. Then we define the query, select CID, title, two main fields from category list. Here you can see there is no question mark. So we do not need to set any unknown parameter for this query. Then the list, get category list, this method, that's typically just our standard way to do the query, and after the query we process the data, organize the data as a list of category Java beans. All right. So here I skip a few lines because that part standard retrieval part, right? So here I do not need to list all of them, but in my instruction file, I have all the details. You can just do the copy paste. Next, data preparation for display. After that, then every time when we list all the problems, we also need to have the category information ready for display. So we do that in all three servlets. Here, let's look at in the list math servlet. We need to add category information. So we need to create this category DAO object first. So then we construct this object in some appropriate location. So you know the appropriate location. So then at some place, we retrieve all category list. Then we write it in request scope under the attribute name cat list and with that data. And similarly, in the other two servlets, so one is add problem servlet, another is add category servlet. In these two servlets, we will do the similar things. Yeah, because after you add a problem, you need to prepare this data, right? After you add a new category, you need to get a current list of all categories, right? Yeah. But what we do, basically similar to this part. So I do not need to repeat it. Yeah. Similar to this part. Yeah. So we can easily, make that part. Yeah. The last step, display all categories as a drop-down list in the list.jsp page. Yeah. Now here we consider using a drop-down list. Yeah. The reason is if we use drop-down list, there is a possibility we can put long list of categories, right? Long list of categories. Yeah. Otherwise, if we show all the categories one after another, we may not have enough space. Yeah. So this drop-down list can make the space usage, under control. Yeah. All right. So how to make that? Here I use this bootstrap drop-down list. Yeah. Here we use the bootstrap drop-down classes. Yeah. 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 And for the options, multiple options in the drop-down list, here, I use another important feature in JSTL that is called a for each loop. for each loop. Yeah. Because we need to run a for loop. Yeah. So there is a very simple, convenient way to do a for loop, going through a list of Java beans. Yeah. So this way is very simple. Yeah. So we take it. Yeah. So to understand, it's quite easy. Yeah. For each option, we run for for each, then attribute items equals our list of Java beans. That attribute name, cat list, $curly braces cat list. That is the list of Java bean object, attribute name. Yeah. After that, then we need to have a reference of the current Java bean, right? So this attribute var, var, define a reference of current Java bean. Yeah. You need to do iterations through all the Java beans. Yeah. So current. Yeah. Let me just write beans. Current bean. Okay. Yeah. Current bean. Yeah. CRT cat. Current category. All right. Yeah. Then for data display part here, href, I didn't put anything. Later this part, I need to associate a JavaScript function with it. Okay. Later we will put a JavaScript function there. And display part, straightforward. $curly braces EL expression. All right. CRT cat dot title, because we want to retrieve the title part. Yeah. All right. So after that, then we can, but we need to put it in the right place. Yeah. So we have some, right here in our original design, we leave an empty table cell for this element. Yeah. So later we copy, we drop there. Yeah. All right. So now it is ready. We can work on our code and then see the result. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So now let us get to the Eclipse, and we go, yeah, so let me, close all the files I did experiment before, and shut down this server. Then we work on another version here. Repeat everything we just discussed. All right. The first thing, create a new Java bin. Right click, new class, category. Java bin class name, finish. All right. After that, we need to add two properties for this Java bin. So you should download this instruction file for this video. Two properties. All right. Then after that, we need to generate setters and getters. Right click, find the source, still source, but this time generate getters and setters. Select all these two properties, generate. So that's pretty easy. All right. After that, we save it. All right. So Java bin is done. Next, category DAO. We need to define first the statement object for all the query, all categories. All right. After that, we need to define our query statement. All caps. This line. Then that all category that list method, query method. So this one, list all categories. All right, we need to fix several classes. Category, the category. So, why you cannot find the category? Java bin. You couldn't find. Anyway, if you cannot not find, we need to type it, right? We need to type it. Import edu.bins, right? So this package category should be there. Then list, get that list, util, right? That's the package we want to have. Array list also in the util, java.util package. So we have everything we need in this class. We already saved. All right. Next, list math servlet. We need to prepare data. So there are 4 lines, we need to add first category DAO. We declare this object here. Yeah. Then the constructor, yeah, or we need to import it. Yeah, you can find it. Yeah. Import it. Yeah, constructor. Yeah, constructor. Put here the constructor. All right. Okay. Put here constructor. Yeah. All right. After that, yeah, here, get the data, list all the categories, get all the data. All right. Here, this line. All right. After that, then we store it. Oh, yeah, still import this class. All right. Oh, second one, not the first one. Import this class. All right. Then store it in the request scope. Yeah. This line, yeah. Okay. All right. So we save it. So this part is done. Yeah, servlet. Next, add a problem servlet. Yeah, we need to do similar thing. Yeah, here. So let's do the copy here from this place. And constructor. All right, yeah, constructor right here. All right, so after that, list, right? Yeah, here, this is the list line, and we get the list line. All right, put it here. Yeah, and at the same time, we can put add a category part because DA already there, so we don't need to recreate a DAO part. Yeah, but we can do the list part here. Yeah. All right, and another store here. Yeah. To store the data in the request scope, we need this line. This line. All right. Store in these two servlets. Also here. All right. Save. Also save here. All right, so yeah, but we have the last place to update list.jsp. First, we need to find the right location to put this drop-down list. That is this place. Right location. This place. How about that? All right. Then we get that drop-down list code. Yeah, this one. Yeah. And put here, format it. All right, save. Okay, so we're done. So we complete everything for this feature. The last thing, we test it. Yeah. Right click, run. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and this project. All right, see this new element, categories drop-down list. Look at here, I have two algebra geometry. In my previous testing, I added this geometry category. Okay, so you see that. Now let me add a new category so you can see, another new category added. Yeah. How about I put a number theory? How about that? Okay, number theory. That is our new category. Okay, add. Look at here. See? Yeah, number theory. See? Yeah. So that's all we need for this feature. All right. So let's